Hey guys, Agent D here, and this time with a brand new tutorial on texturing a soccer ball. I have the soccer ball model here, about which I have explained in an early tutorial. Now I will show you how easy it is to texture this ball. So let's get started. If you remember from the modeling part, we checked each face separately under texture mapping while creating the soccer ball primitive. We checked this option while creating our soccer ball primitive. So let's go to UV texture editor and see what we have. Select the ball and you can see we have UVs laid out for each of the soccer ball patches separately. If I go to UV mode and select a single UV, hold Control key and right click, go to shell, you can see for each patch we have UVs laid out separately. Okay, undo that. Now we need to arrange these UVs, so select them all, scale a little bit, and then select the different we have two different type of patches here. So I'm selecting this one, which represents all the larger pieces, and I'm trying to rearrange them in UV space. These are the smaller ones. Okay, I have already arranged them and I show you my arrangement. Okay, so this is my arrangement, and now we need to apply texture to our soccer ball, and for that we will have to make our texture fit properly according to our UV arrangement in the UV space. So first we need to take a UV snapshot here, and then we will take it to Photoshop and rearrange our texture according to this UV layout. So go to polygons, UV snapshot, and give it a file name. Size, let's set it to 2048 by 2048, enough resolution, and image format Targa, UV range normal, and hit OK. Now we need to open that file in Photoshop and bring our textures as well. So here you can see I'm going to apply this texture and this logo of Define 3D, and keep my background white, and this is the UV snapshot we took in Maya. So you can see here that I have arranged the texture according to the UV layout. Save this, hide this layer, and then save this file as JPEG. Back to Maya now, and we have to apply this texture to our ball. So let's go to Hypershade by clicking on Window, Rendering Editors, Hypershade. Create a Phong shader and drag and drop your texture file to work area. This is our texture. Just drag it to the work area. Now middle mouse drag it over to the Phong material and connect it to its color, and then you can select the ball, right click on the Phong material and assign material to selection, or you can just drag this material, middle mouse drag this material over to the ball. and our ball is textured now. But as you can see, we still need to align these different patches, align the texture on these different patches to their neighborhood patches, so that they make a nice round circle around this smaller patch. Okay, so to do so, go to UV mode, select a single UV, come to UV editor, select the shell and rotate it. Just rotate it till it aligns properly with its neighborhood patches, and we have to do the same procedure for each and every piece of the soccer ball. And to simplify this process, we will make use of a small script which is here. Okay, so what does this script do? As you can see in the last command, this is our last command, you can see here. We have rotated it. We have rotated the UVs of that patch by 60 degree, by minus 60 degree, around minus 60.83671. Okay, so now let me explain you what this script does. You just need to select the center UV of a single patch, and the first line will grow the selection once, second line will grow the selection twice, and third line will grow the selection 3 times. And then the last line will rotate the texture on this patch by 60 degree around the pivot whose position is 0.294092 in U direction and 0.696119 in V direction. Okay, for me it's for me PU is 0.704086. I just need to copy this and paste it here, and same for PV, just copy it and paste it here. These settings PU and PV will be different for a different object. While you, when you create your soccer ball, these settings will be different for your for the single patch on your ball, and you have to rotate these UVs manually and then check how much you have rotated. I have rotated about 60 degree and I'm using 60 here, and you have to note down these values and just copy and paste them here. Okay, now let's see what this script is doing. You just need to select them, Control A, and hit Control Enter. Just select the center vertex, the center UV, and hit Control Enter. Come to script editor and hit Control Enter, and as you can see, it has rotated and aligned the texture on this patch with its neighborhood patches. Do the same for every patch, and you don't need to hit Control Enter again because we have a hotkey to repeat the last command. which is G key on your keyboard. Just hit G and it will repeat the last command. Now we have to do the same thing over and over again for all the patches to align them properly with each other. Just hit G and it will be aligned for you. Quite easy. Okay, now let me show you the end, my final soccer ball. Let me hide this first. And unhide this one. Okay, so this will be the final soccer ball. You can see it here. Everything is coming very nicely. So that's it for now. Time to take a break, but don't forget to come back and check for new exciting tutorials coming soon. Hope you learned something and thanks for watching. Have fun.